Bend me over sideways, spread me wide, stick your finger in knuckle deep and twist, twist, twist. Ooh, oh, oh. Anyway, speaking of being knuckle deep, I want to talk about this. Because I'm getting a little fucking tired of it, personally. Because I don't understand how this shit works. Because I see people doing it all the time. But yet I do it, they hammer me. Like, hardcore. Now, I'm talking about copyrighted music, using it over a video. Now, I understand the point, I get it. But I get a little pissed with it. Dude, there are people on YouTube specifically who take other people's music, post it on their website without permission, with advertisements, and they make money off of it. But yet, let me take a video and want to have some background music, and oh, well, that's copyrighted. We're gonna take it off the, nobody's gonna be able to ever see it, or we're gonna mute it or something. What the fuck? Why? You got, honest to God, you go on YouTube right now and you type in any song, you'll see at least 50 people who are making $1 off of it who don't even own the fucking thing. They just uploaded it to their channel and, you know, they get, I don't understand that. They didn't get permission. Half of those motherfuckers didn't get permission. They didn't. Like such and such band, The Fan. Okay, they didn't get permission. They didn't. They didn't. Yet they got it monetized and everything. Yet I'm trying to make a joke. I'm trying to make something, an actual piece of art. No, can't do it. Can't do it. Yet, and this is a Facebook rant, not a YouTube rant, because that's in and of itself. I posted a video that had a song, and it comes up with, oh, well, we've muted it because of the soundtrack that was behind, in the background. Okay. Okay, the 10 people who saw it, okay. Really? Give me a fucking break. Give me a break. Now, the problem that I'm having is that as somebody who's written a fucking book, do you realize there are countless places, Google itself, have taken my book and put it up for free. My original content, they can plaster for fucking free. Yet let me want to use a random song and oh no, that's copyright. Sorry. We're gonna take your piece of art that you used, and we're gonna take it off because we can't have that. But yeah, any art you create because you're a nobody, oh by the way, here we'll just give it to fucking everybody. It'll be free. Everybody can just fucking, oh my Christ, dude. It's like they give a fuck about other people's right, but yet will then turn around and sell my personal information to the highest fucking bidder. And bend me literally over the fucking barrel and rape my asshole until I bleed. Do you understand that Facebook, YouTube, all of them will sell my personal shit? Do you understand that there are fucking companies who go out there and take your profile photo and say, oh, like hot women from wherever you're located? Do you understand that? Do you get that? That's a thing. Yet, let me try to do something comedic, something funny, something that'll make people happy. No, fuck that. Fuck that. You're a piece of shit. You're using copyrighted material. You're a bastard. Yet, my copyrighted material, oh no, here, just hand it out. Just like fucking candy. Like it's on a fucking roadside parade. Let's throw candy at the fucking kids. They fucking banned me, Facebook, for 24 hours for using the word fag. F-A-fuck-G. I said fag in a joke, in a contextual joke, and I get a 24-hour fucking ban. The first thing, when I get back from my ban, the first thing they show me is, oh, We care about your memories. Here's one from your dead fucking relative. Have fun remembering the fact that everyone in your family is fucking dead. Are you kidding me? You care about me so fucking much, yet you're fucking insensitive as fuck. Yet you're worried about me being insensitive? For saying fag? Which is a legitimate fucking word? Now if I said, oh, that cocksucking homo faggot, I hope he fucking dies. I hope somebody takes him out back and fucking rapes him in the ass with a baseball bat and fucking runs him over. I could understand that being a little bit insensitive. Saying the word fag is not insensitive. It's not. Might be a little inappropriate for certain circles. Fine. But yet I can say, oh yeah, the president, fuck him. Fuck the president. He's a piece of shit. I can say that word for word. I don't have to say effing, or I can say fuck President Donald Trump in the ass. Nobody says anything. Yet, say the word fag. Boom. 24-hour ban. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, like I said, they sell to the highest fucking bidder. Now here's a newsflash. You want to buy my information, fucking big corporation, send me a check. You can read everything. I will give me $1,000. You can have access to all my photos, everything. $1,000. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it. I'll even make content for you. I will even make stuff specifically for you. I will even make clips like this. I'll try not to swear, obviously. Praising your fucking company. Give me $1,000 and I'll do it. Don't give Facebook $1,000 to rape me, to run me over the fucking coals and stick their finger up my fucking ass. What is this, Moon fucking River? Are you the doctor? Fuck you. I just get a little fucking tired of that. Care about every goddamn fucking everybody else's right yet. I come along and, hey, no, you got no rights. You got no right. And again, I've written a fucking book. And what do? Not necessarily Facebook specifically, but people on the internet with all this copyright bullshit. What do? They take my copyrighted content and just distribute it willy fucking nilly like there's no fucking tomorrow. I mean, you can literally read the entire fucking book online somewhere. Google has like 90% of it up. I don't know if they have the whole thing up. They've got at least 7 or 8 chapters of it up. Out of like what? 15 chapters? It's well over half. It's at least half. If not more. I don't remember how many it was, to be honest with you. That I know of. And I guarantee you it's elsewhere. I know there's at least certain places that just put everything up for free. And yet they don't give a fuck about that. They don't care about me. I have legitimate content. Like for example, my content should be well more guarded than a song. Because guess what? You watch my video, you listen to the song in the background, you're like, hey, I like that song, I want to go download it. I am giving you fucking promotion. You read my content one time, you're probably not going to come back to it. Because you've already got the gist of it. A song you want to hear over and over. So you're more willing to go buy the fucking thing. So you're not doing me any favors. You're not doing me, because again, once you read it, you've already got the content. It's like watching a movie. You already know the ending. Now, if it's a cult classic, yeah, you might want to buy it and want to watch it a few times. Okay. But my enjoyment of life should not be based upon whether that's a thing or not. Okay? I should literally be able to write a fucking graphic novel or write any type of novel and just have pictures of dicks in it, shrink wrap the fucking thing, and sell it for $29.99. And you open it up and it's nothing but just dick pics. Little cartoon dicks. Okay. Now, if that's something that you want, yeah, okay, there'd be some outrage. You'd be upset. Say, don't buy it. I love it. Let's go buy some more. But no, literally you could take the fucking thing in the supermarket, read the fucking thing, and say, okay, I don't need it anymore. Or go to the library, read the fucking thing, I don't need it anymore. It's not like a film where you're gonna get something else out of it if you watch it 15 times. Like shit, I watched National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. There's still shit that I'm picking up. There's still shit that I see in that movie every fucking year. It's like, oh my god, I never saw that before. And I watch it every single fucking year. Okay? I don't know, I get really annoyed with that. Because, oh, well, you're the bad guy because you're using somebody else's copyrighted material. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about my copyrighted material. I mean, yeah, I post stuff to Facebook simply because I don't have room on my fucking tab. See, that's what it is. That's what it is. Goddamn monopoly on my social media and goddamn monopoly on my personal property. Because you have all these fucking overpriced fucking tablets, these overpriced fucking computers. They give you nothing of memory, and they give you 2 fucking inches of cord. Then they get me started with that shit. And then they force fuck you to upload it to the cloud. They force fuck you to upload it to Facebook. And upload your photos and upload your shit. And what do? The minute you upload something to Facebook, you no longer have access to it. It ain't yours anymore. It is property of Facebook. You upload something to YouTube, it's their property now. You realize that. It's not yours. It's not yours. Not yours anymore. Not really. I mean, now some places may be a little more lenient here or there, but for the most part, you post pictures of your kids. Those are not your kids anymore. They belong to Facebook. You do realize that. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, is what it is. It pisses me off. I mean, I'm sorry, but what I'm trying to do is humor for the world. I am trying to bring humor to the fucking world. A world that it needs to laugh. I am trying to bring you fucking humor. Especially when I'm putting, the song Nothing From Nothing Leaves Nothing. Okay, when you take something like a song like that and you put it over somebody on a thrust rider, it's comical. It's funny. And they ruin it. They ruin the joke. They completely ruin the joke because you're worrying about some fucking dead guy's fucking personal property rights. The guy's fucking dead. The guy died like 50 years ago or some shit. But yet it's copyrighted. So what? My book will eventually be taken off the internet as far as people just being able to read it for free after I'm dead? Because that's when the copyright kicks in. What? No, that's not how it works. Give me a break. Give me a damn break. I mean, seriously, they literally gave me a 24-hour fucking ban for saying something stupid in the joke. It wasn't, again, I could understand the being insensitive if I said, oh, that fucking homo, queer, faggot piece of shit, he needs to go die. I want to see somebody fucking kill him. Okay, that's inappropriate. That's a little hurtful. I get it. But making a joke with the word fag in it that was in context with what I was saying. Actually, was an ironic joke because I said something to the effect of, it's funny to see how, let's see, what was it? Something like, it's funny to see how insensitive some of these PC fags get. And that's basically what I said. PC fags. Politically correct fags. Which is what they are. That's exactly what they are. I said nothing wrong there. It's a term. It is what it is. Blah, blah, blah. We move on. But yeah, Facebook, you're a fag. It's bullying and attacks other people. Yeah, I can tell the president to go fuck himself. I mean, seriously. You can use the most profane filth on there, and believe me, I have. Although I do try to tone it down. See, that's the problem. A lot of people, especially church people, they're like, oh my god, he says such a horrible, horrible thing. Dude, I am fucking tame. Like, even this here is tame compared to what I want to say. I don't think people get that. People are like, hey, you swear too much, you swear too much. Fuck you. How about that? Fuck you. I don't know, man. I mean, they literally got you by the balls, because if you want to do anything, you gotta adhere to their fucking practices. Okay? You gotta sell your firstborn to Satan. It's like all these freaking things. You spend $500-$600 on a product. You buy an Xbox One, for example, it's $500 fucking dollars, plus tax, which is probably like $550, probably like $580 by the time you get the fucker home. You spend 500 and plus some odd fuck dollars, and they have a user agreement, and if you decline, you can't use your $500 product. Of course you're gonna fucking click yes. You're not even gonna read that shit. But yet, you've just agreed to sell your firstborn to Satan to use this piece of shit. I mean, seriously. Think about when they had the original Xbox One. Think when the original version came out. Comes with Kinect, and oh, you gotta agree to let the NSA watch you masturbate while you're sitting there eating Cheetos, watching YouTube. Okay. That's just to get the fucking thing to run. That's just to get the product that you just bought to work. You have to sell your firstborn to Satan. That is so fucking stupid. That should not be a thing. That should be illegal. That should be completely illegal. First off, no. It's not your terms and service. It's my terms and service because I paid you, motherfuckers. I pay your bills. You do nothing for me. This idea, oh, we're going to do it our way. No, fuck you. I pay your bills. You do it my way. Fuck your investors, because guess what? If I'm not buying your shit, your investors don't make money. So your investors say bye-bye. Okay, I, the consumer, am more valuable than they are. You do what the fuck I want. Because, again, I pay your fucking bill. You're entitled. You're goddamn right, because I pay the fucking bills, bitch. I pay the bills up in this motherfucker. I pay you the bills, bitch. The rent's too damn high. I pay that shit. Give me a break. I'm tired of that, too. Oh, you're entitled. You don't feel like you're entitled. You're goddamn right I'm entitled. You're goddamn right I am. Who just paid X number of $100 for this shit? Me? Who's got two thumbs and don't give a fuck? This guy? Fuck you, okay? Because guess what? In Facebook, fuck you. Who makes Facebook? I do. Not you little nerdy developers. Oh, let's do this. Oh, click, click, click. No. No. I do. You know why? Because I use this shit. And everybody else I know uses this shit. The people are the ones who make that fucking thing work. Because guess what? If people stop using it, oh, bye-bye Facebook. It'll go the way of MySpace. Fuck you. Treat me like fucking shit. No, you're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to say that. Of course. So apparently the First Amendment doesn't mean shit in this country. Yeah, let me go talk about fucking guns. Oh, yeah, sure. We'll worry about that one. Make sure your Second Amendment rights are verified. Fuck you. Fuck you. If I want to say fag, fucking homo, fag, fucking homo, it's my prerogative. You don't like it? Click it off. You like it? Click like. You know, hey, I'm going for a niche audience, not gonna lie. My shit ain't for everybody. I don't pretend that it's for everybody. I don't want it to be for everybody. You're fucked in the head like I am, I'm for you. I'm doing it for you. You know? You want to be some uptight little asshole, some little vagina man, fuck you. You grow a set of balls, motherfucker. See, I'm telling you, this fucking generation, this Tweenerville bullshit, these fucking kids have no spine. These young people today have zero fucking spine. Okay, we're not talking like grandma getting upset that mommy and daddy were swinging hips to Elvis, okay, back in the day. No. No. Kids today have zero spine. Literally, we have de-evolved as a species. Like you see that fucking that growth chart of evolution where you got the little sea squid and it grows up into a little four-legged lizard and then it stands up and there's an ape and then a monkey and then a dick and then a fucking guy and a hairy guy and you got some dude in a suit at the end. Guess what? We have then now started going back downhill because the kids today have no goddamn spine. Like, you literally can't even, like, kids today can't go outside and ride a bike without a helmet. They have to have fucking helmets on just to get out of bed. Because, God forbid, little Johnny's got autism, he might fall out of bed and hit his fucking head. Would you even know? Would you even notice? The kid's fucking retarded. Would you even notice? Well, it's not retardation. It's autism. Little Johnny has autism. And, yeah, we have to have social media a presence about autism. No, your kid's a fucking retard. You produced a spawn who is mentally unfit. Call it what it is. Because guess what? People look at me. They don't say, "Oh, he's pleasantly plump." No, they say he's a fat fuck who needs to go kill himself. That's what they tell me. Yet I don't see a social media presence about, obesity. I don't see people giving a fuck about me. Yet all of a sudden I'm supposed to bend over backwards for you because your kid's fucking retarded? Well, little Johnny, he's a good kid, but he's got autism. And we have to make special requirements for him, and, no, we don't. We don't. I mean, seriously, half the local buildings don't have wheelchair ramps, yet we're going to worry about stupid shit. I mean, seriously, my local post office does not have a wheelchair ramp. Do you understand that? Yeah, all of a sudden now I'm supposed to worry about little Johnny's got autism, so we got to feel sorry for him? I'm sorry, I got my own problems to deal with. I don't mean to be selfish, but like I said, I got my own shit to deal with. Okay, you can call it what you will. You can delude yourself into thinking, well, little Johnny's got autism. He's not retarded, he's autistic. What's the difference? What's the fucking difference? Yeah, I might be ignorant of that, and I'm saying it sarcastically as a joke. But again, at the end of the day, what's the fucking difference? It's like these people saying, well, I don't have AIDS, I have HIV. Does it fucking matter? Does it fucking matter? You have a monkey fucking rape disease inside of you. It doesn't matter if it's less or more. It's not something you want. Well, AIDS is different than HIV. HIV is it hasn't actually full-blown AIDS. You still have fucking filth in your fucking body. I mean, seriously, let's stop parsing words, folks. Let's stop that shit. Let's just stop that shit right off the fucking bat, dude. It saddens me. It like my heart breaks because it's like you're trying to lessen the blow of your own stupidity. Again, little Johnny's autistic, he's not retarded. I'm pleasantly plump. I'm not an obese fat fuck who eats cake and ice cream all day, which I am. So, guess what? I'm, you know, I mean, again, nobody gives a fuck. People call me a fat fuck all the time. Nobody gives a shit. There's no social media presence about bullying for fat people. Fat shaming is a thing. It happens all the time. But yet I can't shame little Johnny because he's acting like a fucking moron and banging his head against a wall until he sees blood? I can't make a commentary about that and say, your kid's fucking retarded? And I'm the bad guy? I mean, seriously. I don't get that. Yet, again, I am the bad guy. I make a joke using the word fag, and I am the one who's distasteful. Yet, what do fags do? They literally suck their own ass juice off another man's cock, and I'm the one who's distasteful. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know why I'm so animated about this today, because it pisses me the fuck off. I don't know, man. And I got nothing against little Johnny being retarded. I got nothing against... I mean, listen, they're legitimately retarded children. There just are. It's a tragedy. And I am not trying to downplay that. But to sit there and pretend that little Johnny's not something that he is, you need to embrace reality, fucker. You need to embrace reality. Yes, it is a reflection on you. You produced that thing That little imp with your last name, you spawned that fucker. Don't blame it on me. Yeah, I'm the bad guy because you had to test the theory that your reproductive organs worked, and I'm the bad guy out of this. Okay. Yeah. I mean, seriously, Billy, me being born with spina bifida, having children that I know I can pass that shit on to, and then it's oh, he's not really, he doesn't have spina bifida, he has, I don't know, I don't even know what else, I don't know what you'd call it. No, call it what it is. You have fucked up DNA. I have fucked up DNA. I can admit that. I don't want to girth a child into the world. I just don't. I don't. But yet, you did. And you can't acknowledge the fact that your DNA is shit. You can't acknowledge the fact that this little thing, this little fucker that you produced is flawed. So you try to lessen the blow to make yourself feel better. You're not trying to make the kid feel better. Because the kid's got to deal with it 24/7. Okay? The kid, like my mother. I was born with spina bifida. My mother wouldn't take responsibility for the fact that her and my father are fucking idiots. My mother, I think she blamed it on smoking pot one time or something like that, or some stupid shit. I don't even know what it was. It's called take responsibility for yourself. You did this. You did this. Okay? Stop trying to lessen the blow of your own bullshit. You know? I'm just tired of that. Like, oh, we gotta all live in fucking bubbles. What are we, hamsters and little hamster wheels? Why don't we get just one of those full body condoms and everybody just run around like little bubbles and shit? They can rub up against each other, lubricate each other's fingers and stuff. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know, man. I don't mean to be an asshole. I really don't, but it comes out. I can't help it. And again, I'm not trashing kids who are mentally retarded. Believe me, I'm not. I feel for them. But I don't feel for the parents who want to downplay the problem. They want to downplay, like, oh, he's retarded. That's not a problem. That's not, no, it is a problem. It is a problem. Because you're downplaying the kid's experience. Just to make yourself feel good. Because you can't relate to your child because, okay, you don't know what it's like to have those problems. And I can tell you from personal experience, that's a problem. You know, my parents, my doctors, nobody understood what it was like to have spina bifida. So every time there was a problem, they're like, nah, you're just chubby, go home and exercise. Eat less and exercise. Yet I'm saying my back is hurting to the point where I can't even stand up straight. I'm literally bent over like a fucking 7. I can't straighten my back out. To the point I literally have to plant my feet in a doorway and push to get my back into position. Yet, you're overweight. That's all it is. Fuck you. I'm overweight because it hurts to fucking move, asshole. That's a problem. Nobody wants to hear that. And I'm telling you from personal experience, stop fucking your kids over because you don't understand what's going on with their bullshit. Okay? Well, he's just autistic. Let's give him some Ritalin. Yeah, that'll help. That'll help. Give the fucking kid Ritalin. He's autistic, so give him Ritalin or whatever the fuck it is they give kids. Probably why he is the way he is. The fucking medications you put the little fucker on. How about a 2x4 across the fucking head? The kid gets unruly. You smack him in the fucking dick and say, "Sit down, asshole." I mean, seriously. I can tell you from personal experience, growing up and going to school with that kind of fucking, what is it, Ritalin and tamoxifen or some Foxafoods or some stupid bullshit that they hyped me up on. And we're talking like kindergarten here. I was off the fucking walls. I was climbing up on shit. I was like, hey. I was making scenes and shit. 'Cause I was doped up. I was doped up. Yo, he's got what was it? A behavioral problem. No, I was on drugs, motherfucker. I was on fucking drugs. Yet, nobody wanted to take it, nobody wanted to take a second to try to understand the situation. Oh, he's a bad kid because he's just bad because he's doing bad stuff. Why is he doing bad stuff? Because he's on fucking Ritalin, for fuck's sake. Or again, whatever. I'm using Ritalin. Ritalin, I think, was one of them. I think that's the one that almost killed me. One of them, there was a famous drug that everybody knew back in like the really early '80s, late '70s, early '80s. There's a famous one. I can't remember the name of it. I want to say Ritalin because it just sounds like one that you know, but there was one. I think they even discontinued it, or they don't give it out like they used. They used to give that shit out like candy. Whatever the one I was on, where I passed out and literally had the near death. I had a near death experience because my heart fucking stopped. I literally died. I don't know for how long. Like my mother found me ass up with my face into the cushion of the pill in the couch, and I stopped breathing. She rushed me to the hospital, and I had a near death experience. Okay, now I'm like 6 years old. I'm not even 6 years old. I'm probably like I'm probably like 4 or 5. Yeah, kindergarten time, preschool, whatever the fuck that is. 3, 4, whatever preschool is. I fucking had a near-death experience at like age 3. You understand that? That's where my life went to. Okay. Now, how many people have literally having a legitimate near-death experience where you meet Jesus? No, you meet fucking Jesus. Do you hear the words to me? Do you hear the words that are coming from my face? I met fucking Jesus. I'm 3 years old. I don't know Jesus. We're not Christians. We don't go to church. We don't give a fuck about that shit. I met Jesus. I met Jesus at 3 or 4, whatever the fuck it was, 5, whatever it was. Probably 4 or 5. I'm 5 years old. I met Jesus Christ. Do you understand me? I met Jesus fucking Christ. Do you hear the words? I met Jesus Christ. I did. I met Jesus Christ. No. 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 I died. I met Jesus. I met Jesus. No. Hear the words. I remember, I will never forget it either. I mean, there are parts that I kind of like fizzled out, but you gotta understand, the dude that I was with was super tall. He was wearing like a robe, like you'd picture Jesus in, almost Jedi-like in a way. And I was behind him, and I was looking up, and I could see his shoulders, his broad shoulders. And he's talking to somebody. And whoever is there's this bright light behind him. So you have to picture like this outline of a man, a tall Jesus-looking figure, with this bright light shining behind him, and he's literally casting a shadow over top of me. So like you can see like beams of light coming off like the sides of him. Okay, he's talking to somebody who is clearly important. I can sense that whoever he is talking to is important. And this person is saying, me, should not be here. Like, he's not welcome here. He doesn't belong here. And the man that I'm with says, well, I want him here. And then the guy he's talking says, okay. And then we leave. That is the fucking thing that went through my head at age fucking 5. No, hear the words. That is what happened to me. That was an experience that happened to me as I'm passed out from this Ritalin or whatever the fuck it was they gave me. Ritalin's probably not even the right one. Whatever it was they gave me. For like attention deficit disorder, some bullshit, whatever the fuck it was they gave me back in the 80s. And again, I think they actually discontinued it, or they severely stopped using it. Like, they don't give it out like they used to. Now again, we were not a Christian family. We did not go to church. We were not raised in any shape, manner, or form at age 5. Okay? We weren't. It wasn't like my mother's watching, PTL. I mean, she did later on, but it wasn't like we were watching that shit, or, Jimmy Swaggart or some fucker on TV on Sunday morning, and, the power of Jesus, all that bull fucking shit that they spew. And again, nothing against, the Christian concept. I'm not disparaging that. I'm disparaging their bullshit, their TV preacher bullshit. Okay. Trying to sell products and shit, and Jimmy Baker and all these other fuckers. Jim Baker want to sell a water slide. Come to PTL and fucking slide down a water slide. I'm doing it for Jesus, or I need a jet for Jesus. Those fuckers. Don't even get me started. But again, do you understand me? Do you hear the words that I speak to you? I met Jesus. And he was talking to who I believe now to be God. I mean, you get the picture. Because, like, I'm just sitting there kind of nonchalant, kind of just like, what are we doing here? And it was very, like, you know, they were authoritative. So it's kind of like you go to your school, your teacher says something, you do it. You don't really have a recourse to say, no, I'm not going to do that. Fuck you. You can't do that. So you're in this position where, like, I'm sitting behind I'm literally just, like, I almost felt like I was sitting or just like just kind of minding my own business, kind of looking around. And all I can see is his back, his outline. And I swear to God, it felt like he was 8 feet tall. I swear to God, like 7, 8 feet tall. It felt like he, but again, I was like a toddler, so anybody would have been felt that way. So I don't know if there's like a a discrepancy between my age and how small I was and how I viewed the world versus, because he felt like he was actually taller than the average guy. Like if the average guy is around 6 foot, he felt more like 7, maybe more. He was at least 6'5", 6'8". That's what it felt like. But again, you know, you're a kid sitting on the floor looking up at somebody. They tower over you more than they actually do. Like if I'm standing behind him now, I might even be taller than him, kind of a deal. But it was like he was shielding me from this bright light. And this bright light is saying, like, no, he's not welcome here. Why is he here? Get him out of here. And the guy that I was with, that I refer to as Jesus, was like, no, I want him here. And then, again, the person he was talking to was like, okay, cool. That's exactly what it was. And it was so freaky, because when it ended, when this dream, whatever the fuck it was, ended, the guy looked at me, that I was talking to, and he's like, okay, it's time to go. And I woke up. And I'm sitting there seeing my mother stand over the couch, and she's rushing me to the emergency room. That's what happened. That is exactly what happened. Now, is it just in my brain? Is it just something, I don't know. But it's creepy because other people have had similar experiences. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. It's really fucked up that you can have, like, mass hysteria of people having the same freaking dream, dude. Again, I say dream. I don't know what it was. It felt real. It did. It felt like I was there. I was there. It wasn't because, like, in dreams, I know it's not real. Like in a dream, I can tell it's not real. This felt like a dream, but it felt like real. It's different. I mean, it almost felt like I didn't even have legs. Like I was just kind of floating. It was like I was there, but I wasn't there, but I was. My mind was there. Let's put it that way. So I don't know. I don't know if it was just my brain shutting down or what, but it was creepy. So again, as somebody who's experienced certain things as a child, I mean, I implore the parents not to cover up the child's problems with your bullshit because you don't know how to handle it. If your kid has a problem, then you need to deal with it face on. And even if you don't understand it, you need to at least try. Again, it's like if you've ever had tooth pain, you know what it's like. But if you're not experiencing the tooth pain at the same time that I'm experiencing it, you don't know what I'm talking about. You can relate, but you don't get it. You don't get it in the moment anyway. It's like, for example, if you're a conservative and somebody says, I'm a disability because my back hurts, you're like, oh, suck it up, my back hurts too. Now, somebody with spina bifida, when I say my back hurts, it's a different story than, oh, well, I just have aches and pains because I, worked all day. There's a difference there. So when I hear somebody say my back hurts, I at least have sympathy for them. I at least can understand that. I'm not going to prejudge them because I think that they're lesser than me because they can't handle the pain as much as I can because, oh, I worked for 40 years and I did this, that, and the other, and I lived through back pain and take some Advil and just go lay down and blah, 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 and then get up in the morning and do it all over again. Okay, sure. Sure, but try having spina bifida and tethered spine and herniated discs and all this other bullshit. And then tell me how much Advil's going to help. Fuck you. I got your Advil hanging. I mean, seriously, you could literally take an entire bottle of Advil and shove it up my fucking ass and it doesn't do anything for the pain. I mean, nothing at all. And so again, when I hear somebody saying that, like you get somebody like a Paul Ryan and like, oh, I need disability because my back hurts. You know they're already prejudging that person. They're lazy. They don't want to work. They don't want to fulfill what they're supposed to do. They don't want to just grind it out every day like everybody else. Okay, and yeah, there might be some truth to that. Because I mean, let's be honest, who the fuck wants to work, really? Well, I love my job. Well, then you're a rare breed, motherfucker. You're like a unicorn with a dick of cheese. Because you ain't nobody seen you before. Most people, don't want to live in the trenches working day to day, paycheck to paycheck. No, I can understand that, sure. I can get that. But I'm not going to sit there and pretend that their back pain is not a legitimate issue. As somebody who deals with it 24/7 and like literally just turning my head sometimes, it just the upper part of my neck turns, my lower back goes out. It's weird. I don't know what the neck has to do with the back, but it's just sometimes I turn and it's like, oh, it's fucked up. So as somebody who deals with it, I'm not gonna just turn a blind eye and say you're just lazy. And yeah, they may actually just be lazy. They may just be like, oh, I don't want to deal with that anymore. And there's some truth to that. They shouldn't have to. Especially if they're getting older. They're 40s. That's one thing. But again, I'm not going to just disparage somebody because I'm a political dick. You try walking a day in my shoes, fucker, before you judge me. Okay? Hey, but whatever. Anyways. I don't know, man. I got wound up for this one. I don't know what it was, but I got wound the fuck up. Whew. I gotta calm down, man. Like, I'm raring to go, motherfucker. Like, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight. I couldn't fight shit. I couldn't fight a cheeseburger if I wanted to. I'm a fat motherfucker. I can't even fight a cheeseburger. Physically or emotionally or just any way. But I'm ready to fight, dude. I'm ready to put the dukes up and fight, motherfucker. I don't know. I got wound up. Well, I mean, again, they take my shit and they just give it out for free. Yet the minute I want to, use something as like a background prop, well, you can't post that because it's copyrighted. Well, guess what? The minute something goes to the internet, it's free game. Fuck you. Yeah, apparently worked with my book. The minute my book hit the internet, free game. But yet, I can't use a video? Or I can't use music in a video? That's fucking stupid, dude. But yet, you go to Spotify and stream the same fucking song 100 fucking times, and the assholes don't get a dime from it. But yet, let me use it and be like, no, sorry. And all the while, the same fuckers who are upholding this stupid copyright bullshit are the ones who are then abusing me and taking my shit, taking my photos, and just giving it to the highest fucking bidder to use. And I mean, seriously, they could, dude. There's probably child sex trafficking rings that use pictures of your children. I wouldn't be surprised. There's probably people who scour the internet for that shit. The shit comes up and like, oh, look at these little kids. Oh, slap my dick across their face. Oh, give me a break. Yeah, nobody protects that shit. Nobody protects your shit or my shit. In fact, like I said, they'll sell it to the highest freaking bidder. Honestly. Because you know there would be a fucking problem if you're going on a website and you see an advertisement and they're using your visage to sell something. I mean, you imagine that? Or like some dating sites, like, oh, people from Camden, and there's like, you know, picture your family members there. It's like, are you kidding me? Who gave you right to use that shit? Hey, you want to pay me $20? You can use it. You can use it all you want. Fuck, I'll give you 16 pictures. You know, hell, $1 a picture, I'll give you 50. Give me a break. You know? Stop paying these fuckers. Stop paying Facebook and YouTube and all these other assholes. Pay me directly. I'll give you all the content in the world you need, dude. Hey, I can play fair. I can play nice. I don't have to say fuck all the time. I can be like, hey, welcome to another wonderful edition of whatever the show is called. And, yeah. Today we'll be talking about how to make a sandwich. Take some bread. Shove it up your fucking ass. Okay, I can play nice. I can give you that commentator voice. I can give you that stupid, nerdy fucking voice. Seriously, like Twitch and YouTube. I could sit there in my little chair with my little headphones on and be like, hey guys, today's another wonderful rendition of Call of Duty. Today we're going to use the Scar 15 and we're going to show you how the spread of the gun works and the distance that you need to be to take out an opponent. No, I can do that. I could do that. That's fake. That is fake. I refuse to be fake. Hey, I have no followers. That's fine. But at least I know people who are following me either clicked like and forgot about me, or they don't want to be fake either. Okay? I can deal with that. I can respect that. I can respect having 10 viewers as opposed to having 1 million views who are fucking toddler tweener fucking kids with no backbone who are nothing but pussies. They're literally walking vaginas. And hey, you know, dude, if I wanted to troll you and fuck you up mentally, I could mentally fuck you so awful. I mean, I could. I have it within me. No, actually, I don't have it in me because I can't be fake like that. I couldn't be fake like that. I just couldn't. I guess that makes me a weak person. I don't know. It's like, I just can't be fake with people, you know? Because, you know, you do it in real life. Like, you're sitting there and you listen to somebody talk about how great Donald Trump is, and you just want to, like, literally just reach up and strangle them and punch them in the fucking face and say, are you fucking stupid? But you don't. Because it's a family holiday. You don't punch grandma in the mouth. Not over turkey. Because she likes the latest politician. Or she doesn't like the latest politician. You don't do that. So you subdue yourself. And you bury it. And what happens? Enough of that shit gets buried. And it builds up. It's like Mentos and Coke. It just spews out eventually. And then you beat the shit out of your kids. That's what happens. Grandma likes Donald Trump, who's a racist fuck, and an asshole, and a bigot, and all these other fucking things that people want to call him. Fine. And you listen, oh, he's so great, and he's doing it for us. He gave up his billionaire lifestyle to do it for us. Yeah, he's doing it. And then the Christian, oh, he's doing it. He's sent from God. Of course, if you're religious, Jesus is supposed to get the glory, not Donald Trump. So if Donald Trump does anything, guess who's getting the glory? It ain't Jesus, it's him. But let's not get into that. And you listen to that. And you suppress that. And it just builds and builds and builds and builds and builds. And then one fateful afternoon, your kid takes off his shoes. He comes home from school. He takes his shoes off at the front door like he's supposed to. But one shoe just kind of, they're not sitting together parallel. One just kind of tipples over a little bit to the side. And you look at it. and it sets you the fuck off, and you just beat the bejesus out of your kid because the shoe fell over. It happens. I know it happens. My mother did it to me numerous times. My mother would go fucking nuts and start wailing on me and shit. My mother was abusive. She was. She was verbally abusive. She was mean. She was horrible in that regard. I understand. I'm not saying she was like, but... Well, there was that one day I pushed her down. And I didn't technically push her. See, what it was, she was pissed about something. She was taking it out on me. I'm out there trying to make a sandwich or something. I don't know what it was. And she was just being a fucking bitch for no reason. Just, she's having a bad day. I'm standing there and she's just going to take it out on me. Anyways, her and my father had just gone to get apples that day. So they had like these bags of apples sitting there on this hutch. And she comes up and she's just pissed over something that was not even my fault. Just random, like, oh, you're there, so I'm going to abuse you and take it on you. And of course, she starts her shit. I'm like, knock it off. Just leave me the fuck alone, right? Just one of those things. And she's... And she literally comes up and starts ball fisting me in the fucking shoulder. Like, to the point she's leaving bruises, like it's hurting. So I took my right arm and I kind of just like... Now, hear me. I didn't push. I didn't shove. I basically tried to sidestep her. So she was... Because she was like in my face. Like, she was inches in my face, pounding me in this fucking shoulder. So I basically took my arm and kind of moved... Like, I don't want to say push, because that's not what I want to imply. I simply try to put distance between the two, because I'm in a corner here. I'm in the corner over by where the toaster used to be, over by the sink. And I'm making a sandwich, and she's like right in my face, right in my grill, pounding me. Like, physically just boom, 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 boom. Over and over. She's like, picture like Donkey Kong smashing his chest, or King Kong, or oh, that kind of thing. But she's pounding me in the fucking shoulder. And she's a big woman, too. This isn't like, some dainty little woman just like, ew, ew, ew. No, she's a big bitch. She's smacking me, and it hurts. So I literally just take my hand, and my arm, my shoulder, my elbow, and just kind of like, trying to like push her outward. Like, make her take a step back. I didn't shove, I didn't push. All of a sudden, I don't know what happened. She made this big production. Like, I threw her across the room. Now, she's a 300 pound, 400 pound woman. I ain't throwing shit. Okay, she's a big girl. I wasn't doing shit. Okay, yeah, I may have pushed a little harder than I should have. But again, it wasn't even a thought. It wasn't like, oh, hey, woman, pow. It wasn't like I punched her or anything to that effect. I simply was trying to put distance between the two of us by literally lifting my arm outward. That's all I was doing. Kind of like pressing into her, pushing her back a foot. So she would take a step back and get the fuck off me so I could get away and go scurry back to my room where she'd leave me alone. And she did this thing where she took this back step and she made this production out of it. And what happened was she took like 2 steps back and smacked into the hutch. Now, I didn't shove her or push her. Bullshit. Bullshit. It wasn't like I, turned and with both hands just shoved her or anything to that effect. Now, I admit, maybe I'm stronger than I probably, recognize, but I did not do that. And I was just, and she's like stumbling. I mean, I can't even, I'm trying to, like give you a visual of what, because you got to picture, think of the AT-ATs when the those little furry fuckers, the Ewoks, when they rolled the logs down and it's like stomping around and it's like blah, 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 and it tips over. That's what she was like. And she took this side step, and when she hit I don't say hit because again it insinuates that I threw her across the room. She's a 400-pound woman. I didn't throw shit. Okay. I didn't like forcefully do anything. Again, she was being a bitch. I simply tried to put distance between the two of us, and she overreacted and trying to make it like, oh, you pushed me, you hit a woman, bullshit, which is not what happened. And she basically took a bad step because she hit the stupid thing. She tumbled on the floor, apples fell everywhere, and I'm like, good, serves you right, bitch. And I walked away. And Dale T comes, what happened? What happened? And he don't give a fuck. He starts picking up the apples. Because he knows what it was like, too. Because she was mean to him, too. So, again, you know, I know what it's like. The kind of childhood I had to live with. And again, I want to point out, I was not... Because, believe me, if I had punched her or hit her or did anything like that, I would be... You know, I wouldn't have done that. So, this idea that I physically assaulted her or did something of any... No, it was not like that. Again, you gotta picture it. I'm minding my own business. She just comes up to me and starts yelling over something that had nothing to do with anything. I mean, there was numerous times, okay, there was this one time. Now, every single time we would make lasagna, most people, they get those little trays and they put it in, they layer it. Well, we always did it in the roaster. Now, you gotta picture a roaster that's oval shaped. Because what you do is you layer it in the middle and you leave the two little oval ends empty. You layer it like normal. You put all your meat and your cheese and all that shit in there. And then whatever's left, let's say there's some noodles left, you'd kind of stuff them down into the side with a little bit of cheese and a little bit of sauce. And it just, you know, that's what you do. And we've always done that. We had done that. Oh, shit, I was probably, 25 at the time. I was still at home, I admit. And no, I was probably 23. Yeah, it had to be like 23, 24. No, like I said, I was still at home. And she comes out and sees me make. She told me to make it because I cooked dinner. I did it the same way we've done it for 24 fucking years. We've always done it this way. She comes out with a thing of laundry, and the house is a mess. And she's like, where are you doing it in the roaster? Only your father likes it in the roaster. Nah! And she takes off and starts doing laundry. And I'm like, what the... I literally said, what the hell is your problem? My problem is... And she went off into this whole tangent of shit. So she's bitching at me for doing something that she herself taught me how to do. That's how she wants it done. Yeah, the minute I'm doing it, just because I'm standing there and she's having a bad day, she's going to take it out on me. So this wasn't like the first time that she did that shit. Because she was very verbally abusive. And she verbally abused my father. My father's an asshole too, but that's beside the case. So, I mean, there was a history of this bullshit. This wasn't just a one-time random event that, like, oh, you shoved your mother to the floor. Oh my god, you threw her to the floor and you stomped her, you put the boots to her. It was nothing like that. It wasn't even remotely close. I almost wish I had, because that's how fucking obnoxious she was being. She would have deserved me to punch her in the face. Let's put it that way. She would have absolutely, in that moment, would have deserved it. I'm not saying I would have. I'm not saying I wished I had. But I'm saying if I had, it would have been warranted. Because she was out of control. I mean, legitimately out of control. I mean, again, I give my father shit for sitting on the couch and watching westerns all the time, but you wonder why. You wonder why there was a fucking disconnect between the whole family. You know? I mean, seriously. What the fuck? Whatever, man. Now, I don't want to insinuate that my mother was, you know... But she had moments where it was like, no, it's not how you act. You just don't do that to people, you know? And it was everybody else's fault except hers. And if she got pissy, it was your fault, and it's just because. And like I said, she took a lot of shit on me for no reason. Because her and my father, I don't even know why the fuck they stayed together, to be honest with you. I really don't. I have no clue why the two of them stayed together. And there's a suggestion that my father may have done some stuff, and I don't want to get into that, but I don't know. I don't know. But as far as, like, healthy marriage, no. Healthy family, no. Like, seriously, I actually felt um, what's the word? I felt um, what's the word? It's not disjointed, but not out of place. What's the word? Not alienated. Um, I felt left out. Whatever. I felt left out when, like, all the kids at the church would have bowling and pizza with Pastor Simmons because they didn't have dads. You know, I did. I felt left out because it's like, yeah, my dad is there, but he isn't actually there. I mean, Jesus, you honest to God, Dale T could have taken off for smokes one day and never come home, and my mother could have put a cardboard cutout of him sitting on the couch. You wouldn't know the difference. You wouldn't know the difference. Literally have a cardboard cut of Dale T sitting there, hey, have a little voice box every time you walk by, hey. You wouldn't know the fucking difference. You literally would not know the difference. Hey, boy. Hey. Hey. And put one of those little motion sensors, literally, every time you walk by. Say, hey. Put a bowl of beans in his hand. Put it on. Seriously, have a little cardboard cutout of him just sitting there. With a little bowl of beans and turn the TV on with the westerns. You would not know the difference. You wouldn't. I mean, occasionally he'd get up and grill some hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill. That's about the extent of my, father. So, yeah, I mean, the childhood wasn't always the greatest. It's weird, though. I feel like I had a great childhood, but like a lot of people think, oh, you're just an asshole. You're this prick. You're this bastard. And you wonder why. You wonder why. I mean, seriously. Like, oh, your mother was such a saint, and your mother was this, that, and the other. Yeah, she was, but she was also a fucking bitch sometimes, too. You know? And I'm not saying I was the greatest child ever. Okay? No. I didn't run out and get anybody knocked up. I didn't run out and do drugs. I didn't run away. I didn't do any of this other shit that a lot of kids do. You know? Didn't have pot parties, and I didn't drink. I didn't do drugs. I didn't do any of that bullshit. So give me a fucking break. You know, the worst kids you could have had, you know? But again, it was just one of those things where it's like, everything had, like, for example, if I didn't get dishes done by the time she got home, she would have a fucking fit. I want these dishes done. You know? She didn't care about the rest of the house as long as the kitchen, as long as the dishes were done. And whatever, man. Like sometimes I forget, or I wasn't feeling good or something. You know, she would just bitch and complain about anything. Like if it just said, like if anything, she saw a color she didn't like, she'd bitch and complain to me about it. And not just like vent, like, oh, that's ugly color. No, she'd be like, that's ugly color and you're a fat piece of shit. Why aren't you doing something? It literally would be that. Like honest to Christ, Thanksgiving Day. I don't even remember what fucking year. Who cares? Doesn't matter. They all blend together. It's 12:01. Santa has just waddled his fat ass down Macy Lane. I get up. I'm going to shower. I'm going to cook. I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling good that day. I'm in my bedroom. I'm watching. I come out. I get my clothes. I'm like, I'm going to shower. I'll start cooking when I'm done. 20 minutes later, I'll come out and we're going to start cooking. It's noon. Well, she starts laying into me about being a fat, lazy fuck because I didn't get up at 10 o'clock to cook dinner because Dale T wants to go hunting and I should have been cooking Thanksgiving meal at like 10:30 in the morning. And I'm a fat, lazy fuck. And I'm like, first off, dude, that's unwarranted. That's just, no. Okay? That's just, I'm like, I'm not feeling good. Could you give me a fucking break? Well, I didn't know you weren't feeling good. Oh. I was like, whatever, man. Whatever. Give me a fucking break. Call somebody a fat, lazy fuck because they're not cooking dinner at 10 o'clock in the morning. So some asshole can go fucking sit in the woods all fucking afternoon. Give me a break. Give me a break. So it's like, and again, I don't want to sound like my mother was horrible, but I'm whatever. Whatever. I don't even know why I'm talking about this, quite frankly. But she had her moments. She had her moments of just fuckery. I mean, everybody does. You know, everybody has bad moments. But, hey, this is one of those times where I'm talking about all the bad moments. I mean, would I like to say, oh, yeah, there was more good than bad and blah, blah, blah. Stupid shit. There were good moments. Don't get me wrong. There were a lot of good moments. But some of the bad, they stick around. It's hard to get rid of those. It's hard to forgive and forget sometimes. It's hard when it shaped you into the piece of shit that you are today. The miserable fucking asshole that you are today is a direct result of somebody just randomly throwing down on you for no fucking reason because they were having a bad day. Or the mood caught them right and you were the only one standing there. And people wonder why I say what I do. People wonder why I post the shit that I do. People wonder why I'm as angry as I am. Now, yeah, granted, it's on me. I need to change. I need to be better. I get that. But you know what? I don't want to be better. Fuck you. I don't want to be better. I want to wallow in self-pity like anybody else. So give me a break. I'm sorry that, see, that's the problem. It's like everybody else can wallow in their self-pity, let me do it. Oh, you need to go against that. You need to go against the grain and actually overcome that. Yeah, there might be some truth to that, but right now I just don't feel like overcoming it. Okay? I want to bitch about it. I want to talk about it. Okay? There's a key issue in my life, and I want to talk about it. I wish I was a stronger person. I could sit there and say, well, it's okay that she called me a fat fuck for no reason. Or, she physically fucking assaulted me for no reason. Or she treated me like shit for no fucking reason. I don't know. Again, it wasn't every time, but there was definitely times when it was questionable, where it's like, are you kidding me? But then people are like, why are you like that? Your mother would be disappointed. Yeah, your mother... Here's a fact. My mother made me who I am, and that's a fact. Now, do I have the power to go against that? Yes. Do I want to right now? No. No, I'm happy being a miserable fucking prick, because it's the only thing that seems to work. It's the only thing that works for me, being miserable. Okay? I know that's sad. I know it's pathetic. It is what it is. As long as I'm miserable, I'm happy. Go figure. Like, lots of times, listen, I get nostalgic like anybody else. Like, there are times I want to relive moments in my childhood where it's like there's that little snapshot of a moment. Like, again, I remember for like a split second, you got to picture the scenario. It's Thanksgiving. My mother's at the head of the table, like always. Jean's at the other side of the table, over by the picture window there, the three windows in it. I'm sitting in the chair. Dale T's laying on the couch. The dogs are running around, or maybe it just was Ollie at the time. And Dale T was flipping through the channels. Now you got to picture somebody who flips through the channels, and you get like a split second. And for a split second, the Grinch came on. And I don't even remember what scene, what anything. It was just, I recognized it was the cartoon Grinch. And for that moment, I have to watch the Grinch on Thanksgiving. Because of that one split second in my life. And if you have those kind of moments where it's like you want to relive those, or you want to get back to your childhood, what happens when your childhood had fucking trauma and had your mother beating you for no fucking reason? I mean, legitimately physically beating you. Now, granted, I was, a teenager. I was older at the time. It wasn't like I was 2 when she was beating me. Okay. She probably should have beat me when I was 2. It probably would have made me a better person, but whatever. But she was like physically assaulting me, like legitimately assaulting me. I'm not exaggerating when I say it. She was physically assaulting me. Like I said, all I did was just kind of lift my arm up. Like, imagine if you got your arm, your elbow down by your side, and you just kind of lift it up, and you're trying to like not push. I don't want to say push or shove, but kind of just escort someone a step back. You just kind of like, elbow pushing and shoving is like if you're making your way through a crowd or something. You're not like shoving them to the ground. You're just kind of like elbowing your way through. That's what it was. And of course, she over exaggerated the situation because she did. She threw her hands up like, oh, it was like this big fucking thing, and it was like I said, picture the AT-ATs with the logs underneath their feet, and the way they're stomping around and then they tip over. I mean, that's what it was. Now you got a 400-pound woman doing the same fucking thing. It's like, oh Jesus, that's what I had to deal with, Anyways, this is therapeutic. I have to admit, it's kind of therapeutic. I actually feel better now. I'm starting to feel a little better. My nose is stuffed up. My one nostril keeps getting fucking stuffed up, and I don't understand. It's been doing it for like a decade, where it's like one side, like this side, no, it's perfect. Is it? That side's stuffed up. Yet, the minute I sit up, go let the dog out or something, it'll clear right up on both sides. I don't know. Fucking annoying. Anyways. Yeah, because I sound nasally right now. I do. I sound fucking... Listen to me. I sound nasally. Because I am. This one whole side is nasally. Why am I only at 25%? Why does this fucking tablet not charge? Dude, that phone is great. I love that phone. That thing charges within like an hour. Like, it went from like 42% to like 87%. All the while I was doing, something stupid. I don't even remember what the fuck it was I was doing. It seemed like it took like 20 minutes. It was, almost double what it was. That is a good battery. The battery in this thing is a piece of trash. Also, the speaker. Holy shit, the speaker's starting to die. And then this little button on the side, this little round button with a little square, that's starting to stick. I don't know. This tablet's starting to shit the bed, man. The problem is I need it. Like, I can't just, like, send it to me and I'll send you a new one. I can't send you a new one. I mean, I can't send you this one. I need, like, if you sent me one, I would send you this one, like, within days. But I can't just go, like, oh, I'll send you this one, you send me another one, and blah, blah, blah. No, I can't go, like, a week without this. I literally use this thing all the time, dude. So even in this, like, decrepit state, I still need it. Like, I need to go from this one to the next one, and then I can literally, send the one back. But it's like, no. I can't. I wished I could. But I need this fucking tablet. But legitimately, dude, the amount of stuff I've done with this tablet, like 90% of stuff I do is on this tablet. Whether it's art or whether it's whatever. Great quality stuff. I shouldn't say it's great quality, but you know what I mean. All the clips I do on this tablet. This iPad, fucking great. Like every clip I've ever done. Anyways. So yeah, I actually feel a little better. I do, I feel a little bit better. You get that shit off your chest, I feel better. Remember how fucking wired I was and how uppity I was at the beginning? I was ready to fight. Now it's like, hey, therapeutic, dude. I mean, seriously, who needs to go shoot up a school? I mean, I could just do this. People don't understand. I use Facebook as therapy. Like, why are you posting that out in public? I'm posting it out in public because, one, it's a joke. 2, my life is a joke. 3, I don't give a fuck. And 4, it's therapy. So you wonder why I post stuff? Well, you should be telling stuff, stuff to your cousins or whatever. You should be telling that to them in private. No, I'm telling it in open. Because I don't give a fuck. It's like voyeurism. It's like my version of streaming, live streaming. Like, nobody wants to see my fat, ugly face. But yet, I go on Facebook and talk about, stupid shit. That's what it is for me. It's like streaming. It basically is just streaming. Like, I post everything. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Whatever I'm thinking, I post. So, you deal with it. And you gotta understand, to me it's like, It's performance art. You have to understand it. To me, Facebook is performance art. So everything I post on there, I'm posting for a reason. I do. I post every single word that I say, with the exception of the tablet fucking it up. Like I type a word and it types in the wrong thing and I don't catch it. Aside from that, everything I do is for a reason. And I don't mind looking like an idiot. In fact, I almost welcome it. That's just the kind of person I am. But yeah, I mean, listen, I'm actually really calm right now. I'm really fucking calm. Like, I feel good. This has been a good dude. This is fucking better than therapy. I don't need to give no guy no fucking $180 for a fucking hour's session for him just to sit there and listen to me talk. What the fuck? I do this for free. I do this for free. And if other people can listen to it, get something out of it, hey, it's win-win. That's what I'm about. If other people can relate to, semi-abusive parents, semi-abusive mothers, derelict fathers, hey, it is what it is. Anyways, I think I'm done. I don't want to talk anymore. I'm actually kind of tired. I want to go back to L.A. Noire. I just picked that up for a Switch. It's not too bad. The 360 version I think is better. I don't remember there being that much pop-in, so I'm kind of curious, like, if it's just the Switch version or what. But anyways, I want to get back to that. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to get up, get a drink, pee, not necessarily in that order. And, oh, speaking of that, I caught myself, I was outside the other day, and I caught myself talking to the dog. I was yelling to the dog. I'm like, come on, dude, hurry up, go pee, because I need a drink. Now, what I meant to say was, hurry up and go pee-pee so I can go inside and get a drink. But it's not what I said. I said, hurry up and go pee-pee so Daddy can get a drink, is what I said. Go pee-pee so Daddy can get a drink. And once I heard myself say it, I was like, wait, that's not what I meant. Go pee-pee so Daddy can get a drink. Yeah, just... I was trying to just make it a simple statement, like hurry up so I can go inside and get a drink, but I felt like I needed to leave out some of those words because it was just me and him, and he didn't really care, and I didn't really care, so it was like, who cares? But then I heard the words in my, it's like sometimes I find myself saying stuff, and I hear the words come out of my mouth, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? Sometimes it's really hysterically funny. Other times it's like, holy shit, that's disturbing. Like sometimes I'll listen back to this clip and it'll be like, it's like somebody else is saying it. It's like I don't even recognize myself saying it. I hear the voice, I hear the, I hear the sentiment. I recognize that, but it's like just the collection of words together to paint the picture. Sometimes it's just outlandish, and I laugh at it. It's funny to me. Because it's like, who would say this? Oh, wait, that was me. I don't know, it's a really weird disconnect sometimes. And this is definitely going to be one of those ones that when I listen back, it's probably going to be a classic clip, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm done. So, yeah, have fun. Fuck you.